Hi, I'm Jennifer Chu from ITR Physical Therapy, and I'm here with one of our speakers from Women's Health Wellness Day, which is a day-long event in DC at the District Architecture Center on Saturday, September 21st, called Women's Health Wellness Day. We really hope you make it. But I'd like to introduce Rosalie Zuniga, who is the owner of Postpartum Wellness. And Rosalie, can you tell us a little bit about your business and what sort of got you interested in the postpartum population in the first place?
Yes, thank you, Jennifer, for having me here. I'm so excited to be part of Women's Health and Wellness Day this year. Postpartum Wellness is a holistic wellness center for women from pregnancy through mostly their entire first year postpartum, and we provide a whole host of services, including lactation support, massage therapy, sleep experts, as well as counseling for anxiety or depression that can present itself during pregnancy and postpartum. And the idea is for it to be a one-stop shop for moms, so that they don't have to coordinate all their fragmented services themselves, because it can just be so overwhelming when a woman is pregnant or even after bringing baby home to really just get all of their needs and services met.
Yeah. Well, and it's also just the time, where to me, when I had my children, it was just overwhelming taking care of, now all of a sudden I'm in charge of this little human being, and then trying to put on any self-care for myself on top of that feels almost not doable. Mm-hmm. Yet it's a really important time for self-care, because if we're not taking care of ourselves, then we're not going to be able to take care of our babies and our kids and our families as well. So I just love that you have this sort of holistic model.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought up the topic of self-care, because it's absolutely very important. I frequently tell women that it's so necessary to put on their oxygen mask first before being able to help others, whether it's their child or their partner or anyone else. It's so important to take care of ourselves first, so that we can be present and healthy and happy and able to take care of others.
Absolutely. So Rosalie and her colleague are part of our postpartum track. We have 3 different rooms. One room is for women and just sort of general wellness topics. Another room is more experiential, like yoga, Pilates, mindfulness, and a whole day room on just postpartum. And Rosalie, can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be covering?
Absolutely.
And maybe what you'd like people to take away?
Yes, absolutely. So my colleague Elena Termaniello and I will be presenting at Women's Health and Wellness Day, and we really want to focus on highlighting the realities of motherhood. There are very unrealistic expectations.
So true.
Yes. That are placed on mothers, and it really is, it's just unfair. It's unfair for moms to feel like they have to have the perfect child in the arms of a perfect mother with all her maternal instincts intact. And so that's just a lot of pressure. And I think that a lot of people are somewhat familiar with postpartum depression, but there is also a lot of anxiety that accompanies emotions during pregnancy and postpartum, and the anxiety doesn't have to also include depression. So it could be very confusing for a woman if she's not sad or tearful to think that maybe this is just something that all mothers go through, and it's like a rite of passage that she has to walk through when it's not.
Yeah.
So what we want to do on September 21st is really talk about all the changes that occur with women, including changes to their relationships with their partners, their friends, their extended family members, all the transitions that occur, whether a woman is going back to work or has decided to stay at home, as well as the emotional changes. Yes, there's an umbrella called perinatal mood and anxiety disorders, which really what falls underneath that is depression and anxiety during pregnancy and after delivery, as well as obsessive compulsive disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, and psychosis. And unfortunately, what the media and news stories highlight for us is the postpartum psychosis part. And so that's what most people think of when they picture a woman that is experiencing postpartum depression, and that's so inaccurate. It's just it's not true. And so when a woman doesn't meet those characteristics, then she doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And so
Probably suffers alone because she feels like
Yes.
she's I'm not there. I'm not in major depression, so I don't need help. And then we just don't talk about
Absolutely.
it, and then we're oftentimes embarrassed.
Yes.
Right? That I think I'm the only one. I had a lot of anxiety after, particularly my second, and I wasn't physically well either. So, but I didn't even think to reach out because I wasn't depressed.
Yes, like you said, there's a huge component of being embarrassed and guilty, and then women are afraid to say anything because they don't want their children to be taken away, or they don't want to be labeled as a bad mother. And so there really needs to be more accurate education put out there. And I think right now is the time, because celebrities like Brooke Shields and Serena Williams, Chrissy Teigen, they're using their platforms,
It's just wonderful.
yes, to really highlight the realities of motherhood. And like with those women who have such a public presence, and also the resources to take care of themselves, are being honest about like the struggles that they're experiencing. So I'm glad that they're using their celebrity status to really draw attention to what's going on with moms. And so I really am eager to talk to the women that come to Women's Health and Wellness Day on September 21st. We're going to be providing free consultations to women and hopefully hooking them up to services throughout this area.
That's so great. Well, I can't wait for your talk. I'm so glad you're a part of this, and we certainly hope that you tell your friends and your moms and your sisters to come out and enjoy this day, because it truly is a one-of-a-kind event where we as women come together as a beautiful community to learn and grow and support each other. So thanks so much.
Thank you.